y'all. Welcome back to Reiki Your Path. It is 2025. It's a new year. And I said I got to do a test run. So I came on my YouTube to say, hey, we made it through and see how this goes right now. You know, the reason why I say test run is because it's a test run. Seeing if they have did anything to shake up my algorithm for the better. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the live chat. Remember, guard your privacy. Learn more. See, I'm limited on what I can do on this phone on here, so that's why I call it a test run. Cause honey, they don't give me no kind of option to do anything else. Like, honestly, this live did not let me do anything else. Okay, I want to see all messages. I've never seen an iPhone that don't allow you to do nothing on here. Like, I thought I would at least be able to comment, but I don't even see where I can even comment in the comment feed. So I'm gonna see if my moderator gonna put one of my moderators gonna put my prices down in the description for me. I just contacted him, so I'm giving him time to shimmy the block and put down what is going on up in here. So this is a breakthrough season right here. 2025 is about a rebirth. So that's what we are going to see a lot of in 2025. A lot of rebirths, transformations, transitionings, you name it. I don't know why it feels like I got poked with something and like the mark is still there. I don't know what that's about, but who knows? Maybe they gave me an activation. You feel me? But welcome in, everybody. To the ones that are high vibrational and positive, you guys will stay in here. To the ones that comes in here talking crazy, will be removed from the comments. We don't do anything, crazy about, in here. We just high vibes, high vibrations. I do readings and stuff in here. I don't even have on no makeup, sweetie, but thank you. I don't even have on makeup. I just got on lipstick, lip chap. You know what I'm saying? But if you talking crazy in here, you're gonna get blocked and you're gonna get removed. My moderator is not gonna allow. I don't let people just randomly become my mod. I have to get to know you first. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we don't even talk about terrorists and all that other stuff in here either. So that's about to be removed because we don't do all that. We don't do all that crazy stuff. But welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody is having a beautiful 2025 so far. I hope everything is going smooth, selling. You feel me? I hope everybody is really in high vibrationals and tapping into their true being. You know what I'm saying? Tap into your true being. That's the best thing you can do at this time. But, if you're in here on some weird stuff, I'm just giving y'all time to remove y'all, get to be removed. So, you're going to get blocked. So, if you're coming in here with some crazy energies, you're going to get blocked. Hey, my mom used to be an Aquarius. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. May you enjoy your birthday this year in February. I have a brother that's an Aquarius too. I'm a Cancer, so, we don't do all that weird, stuff in here. I'm about to get ready to block them. I'm not going to remove I'm gonna block them completely. Anybody that's talking crazy, y'all, give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me time. I gotta remove anybody that is weird. Anybody on some weird stuff are getting removed. Hold on one second. We gotta get rid of the we gotta get rid of the negative people that ain't took their medicine today. You know, it's important to get rid of people who ain't took their medicine. Because when they ain't took their medicine, they come in here with that crazy stuff because they ain't on their meds. And we don't got time for people that ain't on their meds right now. If you want to come in here with high vibrations, cool. But if you're not on your medications, so yeah. Welcome in, CG. And I knew I was going to need you at the beginning of this because, you know, they like to bring in crazy people. And they get to talking crazy. So, but anyways, outside of the crazy people, hello to the positive vibrational people. This is a breakthrough year for you guys. It's all about how you perceive everything. Life is life. You just got to keep enjoying and embracing every experience of life. Okay? That's the beautiful thing about it. Let me see what I got here today. What messages I have here today. Starting out fresh at the top of the year. Starting out fresh at the top of the year. Y'all please do hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like for the top, for the like button. For the one time, if you're in here, you can drop your astrology sign so I can kind of know who's in here, if anybody's in here or not, and what are your astrology signs. If you're not a talker, that's fine. You can just drop your astrology sign and leave it at that. 10 likes for a start. We almost there. We almost there, Pua. We're almost there. I'm just like, let me be great. YouTube, stop hiding me and let me be great in the year of 2025. I gotta remember that it's 2025. Like, I have to keep reminding myself of that. 2025 is the year to ride. Okay, I told y'all this is a breakthrough year. This is the Wheel of Fortune, fame, success, prosperity. Things are finally moving in your favor. The wheel is turning in your favor now. You went through your hardships. You went through your setbacks. You went through the letdowns. You went through the obstacles. But now it is time. It is time for you to grow and expand. This Wheel of Fortune is success here, especially tied into your career sector. You know, your success is really like paying off this year. I'm hearing something about public fame, being overbooked, things like that. You know, you went through everything that you could think of and you passed the test. And now that you passed the test, now you're being blessed. And I don't know, my grandma said blessed is not the word to use, so you're being full of abundance and prosperity, okay? The wheel is finally moving in your favor. Things are shifting and shaking for you, okay? If you're expecting to move into a new home, you're about to move into that new home. If you're expecting to get a new vehicle, you're about to get that new vehicle. If you're expecting a job raise, you're about to get that job raise. If you're expecting your business to start expanding, you're going to get that expansion. Things like that matters, and you're going to keep progressing, and you're going to keep growing. Opportunities are going to start opening up for you. Doors that were once closed are now opening for you. Those no's are turning into yeses, okay? So don't be over here saying, no, I don't think I'm going to have a great, no. Know that you're going to have a great year because the Wheel of Fortune just gave you clarity. That's why I titled this Breakthroughs and Peace. Yeah, Jen, they keep saying my eyes closed because I'm squinching my eyes because I don't have on my glasses. Let me put my glasses on. Maybe they want me to stop saying it. Let me put my glasses on. Is that better? Can y'all see me now? Because I'm looking at these tiny words that have you squinching your eyes. Okay? So So I'm not squinching my eyes any longer. You happy now? Dang, worrying about my eyes. King of Cups. The King of Cups. So things have been, you know, pretty, you know what I'm saying? You have went through the fire. You show progression. It's a male figure in your life that is showing up more on the spiritual realm. So whoever the loved one that you lost, that's a male figure. He is watching over you. He is guiding you. He is redirecting you. He's giving you messages and ideas and concepts because he's showing you the way. You know, he know you've been feeling lost and confused about which direction that you want to go in life. But ever since he, you know, took his transition, he know that you've been kind of a little lost about it, but now things are shifting and shaking for you, and he's playing a major part. So make sure you're paying homage to your ancestor. Whoever this ancestor is, plus your other ancestors, make sure you're paying homage to them. You thanking them for guiding you and directing you and all of the opportunities and the possibilities that they're opening up for you, because this male figure is playing a major role in this wheel of fortune that's bringing you in these opportunities and these expansions and stuff and all this newness, okay? A lot of people be thinking that when they lose somebody that they're not no longer there, but they do be there. They be right there with you, helping you and guiding you. They be waiting for you to tap in and understand that they're there to guide and help you, okay? Sometimes ancestors enjoy the fact that you embracing them on so many levels, you know, and that you haven't forgotten them, you know, because they really do a lot of work on the other side, you know, so that way you can expand and get through things. They wipe the tears that nobody even knew that you were crying about, you know. That's what's beautiful about them. Yes, my grandpa and uncle. See, they got you. They got your back. You're making sure you're okay. Okay? Two of Cups. First it was the King of Cups. Now it's the Two of Cups. So you got two options opening up for you as far as, you know, which direction you want to go in. I'm feeling that somebody wanting to move to another state or another city or something. But you got two options coming. I would say go with the second option. The first option is cool, but the second option that comes your way, that's going to be the best bet. That's going to be the green light, the direction to take in. If you're unsure, just tap into your angels or your spirit guides. They'll give you confirmation just like I'm giving you confirmation right now. But there's two doors that are opening and two opportunities. And it's tied to a change and move in a new direction. And like I said, the first offer is cool, but the second option is going to be even better for you and your family, okay? They said in order for you to switch and change up and expand, you have to be around people or things that will help you do that. You know, you've been around circumstances that haven't been allowing you to help grow. Even though it's still up to your own inner being, it still helps you vibrate even more higher with your being. You know what I'm saying? When you're tapped in and you visualizing stuff. You know, visualization is a very powerful tool. If you can visualize it, it starts shaping itself into your reality. So you're getting all these cups. So yeah, things are really moving forward for you. Things are really opening up for you. Everything you lost is really coming back. Even in your love department, finances, all that. Things are really starting to shift in your favor. It's like you went from being dark and gloomy to a colorful, high-spirited person now, because you realize that your experiences did not shape your outcome. You know, all those tests that you were put through, you passed them. Now your cups is about to overrun it, okay? You're about to get ready to prosper. You're about to get ready to gain more sharp understanding of life. And you're going to sit back and reflect about why you went through what you went through, so that way you can expand, okay? Hey, Lole, welcome in, girl. Hold on, I meant to pin that comment, but Jen, they came in here with the vengeance, okay? We had to get rid of all the people with the vengeance. I think red glasses suit you. Girl, I had a pair one time before. I need to get some more. I got like 3 glasses. I got the blue one, I got the black ones, I got the brown ones, which I should have had on my brown ones today. But they're somewhere and I don't feel like looking for them. But I consider them next time I order some new glasses. I'll get another pair. Feel like I look like an old woman with the red glasses on. I will send you some, I promise. Oh, thank you, Jazelle. Thank you for that. So the 9 of Swords. So yeah, your grass is really getting greener. Like, these are finances. Your finance sector is lighting up. I suggest that you get you a green jade crystal. Some type of green crystal is going to be beneficial to you this year. You're very strong. You're very stern. Your energies is very vibrant. You're really lighting up. Your ancestors is really taking you to a whole nother dimension, you know. They're taking you up. They want you to really start fixing yourself up, getting back into who you are, you know, being the beautiful, powerful person that you are. Your soul is igniting more and more than you can ever imagine at this time. It's like you're experiencing a beautiful awakening. I would say more than a spiritual awakening. This is more like your soul awakening. It's like nothing can stop you now. You were just about to be feeling defeated, and now you got this rush of energy coming in where it's like, nothing can stop me. Nobody can stop me. I'm not listening to what everybody else think this year. I'm listening to what it is that I think. Don't nobody know what's best for you but you. And you standing on that because you know that. Listen to what everybody else was telling you when your own inner being is guiding you. It can throw you off your path. And it has been throwing you off your path. But now you're listening to yourself again. You listen to your own inner knowing. That's the only time you get thrown off track, when you start allowing other people to guide you on your path. Your path is not their path. You can end up in their path and get stuck there. So you had to realize that you were tied to too many people that wasn't going down the same path that you were going down. So those people had to be removed. Things had to be reset so you can grow and you can progress. And now that you don't let go of all those things, now you're about to get ready to receive the abundance and the prosperity. You know how they say the grass ain't greener on the other side? Well, it is for the people that you let go. Your grass is going to be even more green on the other side because they were really the ones having snakes in your grass. So now that you remove the snakes from your grass that was trying to bite your ass, now you're going to be able to expand and get everything that you deserve. Your abundance was being blocked because the universe and God and your spirit guides knew that the people around you were only throwing you off your focus. And now you're back focused, and now you're back centered. Now you're back tapped into who you are, your divine source, your divine presence, okay? And just own it. Own that, okay? It is yours for the taking, okay? What we got here for this Capricorn moon energy? I still haven't looked into the Capricorn moon energy, and that's something that I really need to do. And that's why you got to remove trying. You know, trying is not a great vibration, and I always tell people that. You're just about to get ready to start doing. Trying is over. Surrendering to the divine is the most important thing that you can do for yourself at this time. You guys, you got to just surrender to the divine. You can't fix everything, but you can trust that the universe is going to fix it. You know, you just got to align your vibrations and your inner knowing up with the universe so the universe can deliver for you. And in order to activate the universe, your innerverse have to be on point, okay? Your innerverse got to be on point before the universe can do what it does. I'm going to read to you more into the Surrender to the Divine card. It says, the very word brings all sorts of ideas and image to the mind. But it is really the feeling of the card in life. Life is coming into a head point and a conclusion or turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosions. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you at this time. They're very likely close to the surface no matter when the moon cycle when you pull this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor at this time, and that's all I've been saying. The odds are in your favor. I don't give a fuck what it looks like. Things are shifting for you, okay? You just got to keep vibrating and staying strong through whatever the setbacks are, because they will arise. But it's about how you vibrate through those things, because life gonna have this little circle of, life. It happens, but you got to make sure you're standing on your peace business, okay? And you're going to vibrate past all the bullshit and the stuff that is wanting to come and try to track you down, throw you off your track, and whatever else the case. It says that this is a positive card, but you may need to work a little harder than usual to keep your cool and unfold events from happening. Getting the answers that you need, okay? Getting answers that you need. A wish you may be about to come true. It makes or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air, but deeply breathe and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone or release negative energies. It is time to let go of your past and move on. You say, can I predict deaths? I might have that gift, but I don't do it. Like, if somebody asks me about somebody, tied to their transition, or if they're gonna, I don't. If I know it personally, that's just something I'll let the universe play itself out or whatever. But I can, but I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? For like, if somebody asks me about it, that's just something that I have a gift to see for some reason, and I don't like it at all. I really don't like it. Because I give high vibrational, positive, uplifting readings and stuff like that. I don't tap into like the dark side of things and like the things that people like health, court cases tied to the law and stuff. I just don't tap into all that stuff like that. I let a doctor or whoever else do that kind of stuff. Whether I have the gift and the ability, that's just, if I was guided to do it, then I would. But my spirit guides tell me no. Don't get involved in those kind of questions and stuff. Okay? I thought it was up as high as it can go. Yeah, it really is. It's up as high as it can go. I hope I don't got it tied to my Bluetooth. Give me 1 second. But can anybody else hear me? Okay. I don't know if it's just Giselle's phone. But if anybody else in here, can y'all let me know if y'all can hear me? I'm not talking mad loud either. I'm really, respecting the volume in the room area. I know I was just wondering if anybody else can hear me pretty low, because I'm really not loud. I'm keeping a calm inside voice. Okay, so you can hear me? Okay, Lole says she can hear me. Pretty good. It's not low. Okay, so Giselle, it must be your phone. It must be your phone. It says you got to tap into your balance and your spirituality too. Okay, balance your spirituality and practicality. What that means when it says balance and practicality, I pull this card a lot often, but for some reason I can't memorize it. It says, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make concentrated effort to move towards your goals at this time. The more practical your steps can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Yes, must be my phone crap. Why do everybody say Metro so crappy? I used to have Metro, and I don't know if I liked it or not, but who knows. It says, meditate on your questions, and the solutions to your issues may come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card messages of the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Meditate every day and see what comes to you, and answers will come. Okay, meditation is a very powerful tool. It really quiets the mind, so that way whatever messages that you need to come through can come through. If your mind's too busy, you're not going to be able to hear the messages. You're not going to be able to hear your inner knowing. You're not going to be able to hear your guides and stuff speaking to you on what it is to do next and stuff. So it says, meditate and the answers will come. It says you're in a super romantic mood, okay? Follow your intuition and it won't let you down. See, your inner knowing, your intuition. There's different ways to meditate. You know, you can look up, videos and stuff, and there's people on YouTube on here that can help you, get started on meditating and stuff. It's just the act of quieting the mind, pretty much. It sometimes it takes a person a while, but once you continue to do it, you'll get the hang of it. But there's definitely the best thing I can say is self knowledge on meditation. Researching the best method of meditation that you can possibly start doing that's comfortable for you to start off. It says, at worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is your soulmate. So if you're thinking about somebody at any time or right now, this is your soulmate, okay? And avoid substance abuse, okay? Substance abuse can sneak up on a person before they know it. So it's saying avoid that, okay? Your abilities of psychic intuition is in heightening right now. So you definitely got to pay attention to the messages that you're receiving, because things are definitely in heightening. And these messages and downloads are going to start coming to you. And you got to know what to do with it and how to do it and how to maneuver through. It's very important for you. And you got to remove trying. Once you get too comfortable with saying I'm trying, or yes, I'm trying, you're going to stay in a circle where you're not going to get past trying. You got to really speak in life in yourself and say, I'm doing this. I am going to do this. I am doing this. If trying is the word of failure, and it's just not going to get you nowhere. I promise you. You got to remove your words and your thoughts and turn those into affirmative actions. Because if you don't turn your words and your thoughts into affirmative action, you're never going to be able to unlock the portal of prosperity and abundance, and to be able to tap into your higher being, because you're already blocking it with low vibrational words. You're welcome. This is what I do. I got this one lady that gets readings from me and stuff. She's been saying in peace all week long. She was like, Rekey, you got me saying in peace now. Great. I want to get people addicted. I enjoy getting people hooked on peace. I want you to be hooked on it. I want you to be addicted to peace. The same way people be addicted to toxicity and stuff and hooked on toxicity, I'm here to hook y'all on some peace. It's the best drug remedy on earth. Inner peace. Not letting the people, places, and circumstances steal it and get you out of character. Because this is crazy people out here. You could be walking to the store or anything, and it's a crazy person that's on demon time want to come and see if they can steal your peace. You gotta not let them. I've had some people, want to make things a little complicated, want to try to take me out of my peace lately. But I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't even say what I said, but I'm not getting stuck there. I said what I said to get that demon away from me, and I'm gonna keep it moving. But if I wanted to entertain a demon and let them have my peace, the demon would have been laid out somewhere. So I said, nope, I gotta let the demon be in its own little miserable world, because it's wanting to try to draw me into their fucked up life. So they're wanting to fuck up my life next too. And I'm not letting it happen. Okay, well that's good. Okay, so let's see what the ancestors and angels have. I got this angels and ancestor deck. Oh, well, congratulations. Temporary, hey. We'll take temporary for now. Something better than nothing, right? I'm glad that you got something temporary right now, Lole. I hope High Priestess found her something too. I know she's in her manifestations realm. So yes, that's good. Now you're gonna be a busy bee, girl. It says bask in the joy and light. And that's all I've been saying, y'all. We gotta bask in the joy and light. I don't care what our life looking like. If you're sitting around saying, I don't have no money, I'm broke, I don't know what I'm gonna do in life, you're vibrating all that. Wake up as if you got $1 million in your pocket. Be thankful. Thank the universe for all the money that is flowing into you. Don't wait until you see it in your bank account. Start feeling like it's already in there. Like, dang, I'm so wealthy. I'm abundant. I got everything that I need. I'm provided for. I don't have to worry about how I'm going to pay my bills because everything is already provided for me. And I thank the universe and I thank God. I thank my ancestors for allowing me to have all this prosperity and this money coming to me, this opportunities. My business is expanding. Things are just so beautiful. I'm traveling the world and I'm going to be able to do more and more for people. And I'm going to be able to, really explore life like I want to. You got to really speak it before it's there. They said faith unseen. You got to see it. You got to see it now. When I started doing things and started my company and my career and everything else, I didn't have it all figured out, but I already knew I was destined to succeed. I had the mind state that I'm going to win no matter what. I'm going to learn everything that I can, and I'm going to continue to progress and grow opportunities, resources, everything going to come to me. I'm going to be able to get everything that I need. I already have everything that I need, but the universe is going to continue to bring it to me. I don't lack anything. I'm abundant. I'm prosperous. Money flows to me. My relationship with money is so beautiful. My health is on point. I'm so healthy. I have so much strength. I am in top-notch shape. My mind is sharp. My eyesight is 20/20. I don't give a fuck if I wear glasses. I'm still going to tell myself I can see. See, you got to really talk life into yourself and think it too. Because it starts from him because he lets us wake up. Exactly. It starts from him because open our eyelids every morning, and that's the most beautiful success that anybody can obtain. No money can replace you being able to wake up in the mornings and being able to start again fresh and being grateful that you're here and you got all your fingers and toes. I don't give a fuck if you don't got but 5 toes. At least you here. It's all about gratitude, But yeah, I'm going to pull a few more cards. I said that this is a test run when I first got on here. And I ended up doing a reading because I was guided to. For the collective. For 2025. It was long overdue. So I had to make it do what it do. Okay? So we got the eagle card. And that's deep because they just made the United States bird an eagle. And we were all looking like we thought the eagle been the bird. But I guess it wasn't official or something yet. So they done made the eagle official. And it's deep because I shared a video. They were talking about an eagle can either continue to live or it can die. But if it lives, it got to go through a painful experience. It got to go by the mountains, knock his peak on a mountain and break the beak off. And then the beak breaks off and it's painful. And they got to wait for it to grow back. And then it talked about how it got to pluck its own wings and everything. And it's a real painful process. But either it can go through the pain and come out a whole new eagle and be able to fly again. Or it can just die and don't want to go through the pain and the suffering that it has to go through just to become an eagle again and continue to fly and live a more abundant life. And it says, see from a higher perspective. So when an eagle has to, break his beak, pluck his wings, and go through all that pain, it has to see from a higher perspective that it's going to come out being able to soar better than it soared before. Beak going to be stronger than it did before. Some people just want to skip the process of what you got to go through to become greater. But life takes us through things so we can experience things and become greater. So this eagle is saying you got to start seeing from a higher perspective, not a lower perspective. Higher. Okay, let's read into it. Let's see what this eagle is saying for y'all as it's telling you to tap into a higher perspective. Okay, can I get an amen? Amen. So yeah, it says look at things from a different angle, fly higher and see new possibilities in your life at this time. In animal medicine, a Native American and Celtic, the eagle draws the power and strength from the sun. He is a powerful, strong, and courageous guy who is able to see for miles. He approaches all things with intelligence, okay, grace, and poise, and has the capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. When the eagle card appears in a reading, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfish desires. Ego medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or visions may be limited at this time, and that there's a chance that your own desperation needs or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation. Okay? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective at this time. If you've been feeling the need of something to change, how can you take the higher road? You got to ask yourself that. If I want change, what can I do to take the higher road towards that change? It says, know that if you have intentions that aren't for your highest good, it will only hold you back. Ego medicine can help you change this. The ego brings the energy of healing and love from the heart of the Sky Father, and it invites you to do all things from a place of love, okay? And that's what I do. I do all things in a place of love, because I grew up with a lot of people that didn't know how to do that. So I wanted to set the tone and the example that I'm going to be the one to know how to do that. And my life has been a lot more peaceful because I don't get involved in a lot of drama and toxicity and stuff. If it ain't about successfully building things together, high vibrational creative things, happiness, fun, laughter, I really don't even want it. I just want to be around people that are very high vibrational beings, that are creative, that have goals in life, and that no matter what comes their way, they still keep a positive attitude. Those type of people I gravitate to, and those are the type of people that you have to definitely continue to gravitate to, because when they're high vibrational and they're getting hit with things, it goes to show that they have so much strength and determination. Hey, High Priestess, welcome in, girl. You have a lot of strength and determination to keep proceeding and being like this ego. Everything that you go through, you can get through long as you keep a positive mind. You got to tell yourself that. You got to continue to prosper. You say, I'm abundant. Like I said, if you don't have money in your pocket, don't say you don't have money in your pocket. Say, I got a lot of money flowing into me. I've invested out a lot. I done put out a lot, and more is coming. I'm not worried. I know that I'm abundant. I know that I'm prosperous. Like I said, you have to really be tapped into your higher being to activate what it is that you want so you can fly like an eagle. You have to change your perspective. Like they said, you got to focus on a higher perspective of things. If you're thinking negative and things ain't working out for you and opportunities ain't gonna open up, guess what? You're feeding that to yourself. So yeah, you got to stay tapped into source, your higher being. We're in Capricorn and we're about to be moving into Aquarius soon. And Aquarius is definitely going to be the person to get the job done, okay? That energy is going to be like, I'm getting the job done. And your ancestors and your spirit guides is going to help you. They're going to help you get the job done. They're going to help you open up those doors and stuff. That's why I said these breakthroughs are here right now, okay? You got to be open into healing information too right now. Like I said, it's a lot of green coming in your way. You got to be open to healing. Healing the things that you know no longer serves you, help you elevate, okay? I know a girl who's, she gets a reading from me, and 1 minute she's high vibrational and she's ready to change her perspective and stop thinking so negative. And soon as I end the reading, it'd be like 10 minutes later, she's hitting me back in her low vibrational self. And I'd be like, you got to stop doing that. I said, the universe is going to keep hitting you until you change your mind state and your vibrations, because they want you to heal yourself. Stop looking outside of yourself for anything to happen for you. Nobody's going to love you more than you. Nobody's going to support you more than you. Nobody's going to care about your well-being more than you. So stop giving the energies of hoping somebody's going to feed you something that you're supposed to be feeding yourself. And she'd be like, you're so right, Reiki. I do got to stop, worrying about, so-and-so and focusing on me again. I said, that's all the universe wants you to do. They want you to tap back into your superpowers, your oneness, your greatness, because you're powerful. Y'all all are powerful manifestation people. We all are. We just vibrate differently when circumstances unexpectedly happen sometimes, and we can't let that determine our outcome. When I wake up and I'm faced with all kind of obstacles, I leave those obstacles in the mother freaking bed or something, wherever they belong. I wake up and I still keep a high vibrational attitude. You know, I don't wake up and I don't cry and I don't mope. I wake up, say, you know what, today is another day. I woke up, things gonna work out in my favor. I'm about to get ready to purchase me this new home, this new vehicle. I'm about to upgrade. I'm about to be booked out. My business is about to be booming. I'm over here speaking life into my life. I don't care what it looks like. And when things leave my life and end, I look at it as a lesson learned, and I don't get stuck there. I be like, things that are coming in now are going to be better, and that's why that ended. That's why things made a shift. That's why that ended. I don't need it no more. That journey is served. That purpose is served. Now I'm on to my new purpose. I don't see obstacles. I see solutions. And that's one thing that I learned when I lost everything before. I was like, okay, is this a loss or is this really a blessing in disguise? Come to find out, I looked at it the other way, that it was a blessing in disguise. And as soon as I started looking at it like that and seeing possibilities, things started opening up for me. Angels started coming in my life, helping me and assisting me on through it. And it was because I didn't start feeling hopeless and lost because I was losing things that I really didn't need. And the universe was showing me that, like, you can survive with all these things. We need you to focus on your purpose. And that's what goes on a lot. People are running from their purpose, running for what they truly want to start doing in life and their desire. And when that happens, they feel stuck and stagnated. And that's why they can't get the approvals that they need. They can't get the jobs that they need, because no matter what, their inside ain't tapped into who their well-being is. And that's what this reading is basically telling y'all. Make sure y'all tap into y'all power in 2025. Don't let things that are material dictate what it is that you can have in life, because those things are going to continue to come and go. Okay? Jobs, money, relationships, friends, family, they're going to come and go. But it's all about how you vibrating things into what's going to come back into your life next. Okay? So just keep that in mind on this 2025 path in January and stuff. Because when these breakthroughs come through, just show gratitude. Just keep thanking the God in the universe, like, for these breakthroughs. You know, if you're a lottery ticket winner, scratch off, say thank you for letting me win this lottery today. I really deserve to win this lottery, and I thank y'all now before you even go play the lottery. Thank you for giving me these winning numbers. You know, you got to just start speaking life. And just because it don't happen that day don't mean it's not going to happen. You got to keep going. You got to keep feeding yourself. This is a new moon energy. Okay, we're entering into Aquarius, but right now we got the Capricorn energies. This new moon energies is really shifting. This is the year of rebirth. I'm telling you, when you think you're taking a loss this year, it's really something bigger that's about to happen behind what you thought you lost. New beginnings. It's about to be a fresh start. Okay, it is time to start new projects. So if you've been, wanting to start some new projects, it's time. Drawing this card invites you to begin again. So if you even stop some stuff that you've been working on, it's time to get back at it. It's time to give it your all. And know that you're going to have a win-win outcome this year. Okay? It says meditate on this to bring in new energies into your life at this time. Write a list of your intentions, dreams and goals and wishes to support your new direction and invite in inspiration. So this is all about newness. Being in one with self. Knowing that you are going to prosper, knowing that everything that you do is working out in your favor. You got to keep trusting the process. That's it. It's not no rocket science. It's that your mind and your thoughts and your inner being is shaping your reality. If you want to be on the beach somewhere naked, you can go shape that reality. There's nothing stopping you from looking up the vacation that you want to take. They got new beaches around the world. You can go there and be free. If you want to go to a meditation retreat where you're getting massages and, getting yourself rekeyed up and some healing and buy some water and enjoying some good food, and all you got to do is tap in and you're going to be there before you know it. It's all about how you see your truth. Not what nobody else see. Your own truth. This is the truth card, number 25. The truth. The truth is that you are prosperous. The truth is that you are abundant. You lack for nothing. Okay? That's the truth. The universe is always working out in your favor. That's the truth. It says a great truth will come to light at this time. A secret is being revealed. Your feelings regarding the situation that you're asking about are true. Stand by your personal truth no matter what, and you will be rewarded. See, you will be rewarded. Don't stand by the false illusions of what the universe and everybody else are attempting to give you. High Priestess, how it's going for you, girl? I was just telling Lole she got her temporary job. I said I hope High Priestess done got some kind of feedback, call back, or something that's raveling in for her, or whatever the universe is pushing your way. It says that it is time to let your authentic self shine. Okay? No, I'm not going to tell you that, love. I'm sorry. Why is you even focused on that? Focus on living in peace. That's what my brand and my company is about. Nothing yet? Okay, it's coming. It is. You got this. It's coming, girl. I know it is. It says, if you want more clarity regarding a person and thing. But yeah, Jacelle, you need to focus on the living in peace, not when you're going to rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're focused on that, then you're not really living. Because you're like, when is the Lord going to call me home? You need to be focused on living. You was? Okay, cool. Applying in peace. Lole say she just got her a temporary job. So I was happy to hear that. You know. Happy to hear that. My brother, I saw my brother because he been looking for a job. And he talking about, I'm door dashing. He said door dashing is making more money for me than it would if I was punching the clock. He said, and I get my money right now. I thought I was gonna die laughing because he just starting back over. You know, he had to do some time or whatever, but to see him excited about DoorDash and he's saying that they pay him more money than the jobs. You know, he been asking other people how much they've been making, and he's like, damn, I'm making more than y'all working my own hours door dashing than y'all are sitting there working this job. So he on a DoorDash fiesta right now. He door dashing until he finds something else, I guess, in between. But I like the fact that they have those kind of situations where you can DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that stuff. Because we didn't used to have that kind of option back in the day to keep money flowing and stuff. We didn't have that type of options. So I think it's cool, especially if you're in a place where, you know what I'm saying, you can DoorDash and stuff. It's real easy to do. So, you know, I done did it before and I liked it. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool, you know, especially, you know, when it's busy. And I like to get paid right away. I don't like working. So, yeah. She's like, yeah, I know, right? I got through working so many jobs, y'all. I just went on and said, I'm going to see if I could just go do something that I like. Whether it wasn't paying me at first, when I first started off. But, you know, a lot of shit done changed today. You could get paid way quicker than you used to. You used to have to work your way all the way up just to receive some respect and due. But in today's world, it's not the same. You get paid a lot faster. They making more options. You know, we couldn't just jump in the car and go and make some money just, you know, delivering a few food to people. Like, that was not an option. You have to punch a clock or either do some labor work or cut some grass or something like that. But today, there's way more options to make money until you find something else in between. So that's pretty good to know. Okay? And the lady just brought up this, she been talking about this energy the whole time. But this death card is a transformation. I told y'all this the year about transformation. And this is a number 36, which is a 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's the year of the 9. So this rebirth. So if things are ending, it's only because new beginnings are starting. Okay? If things are ending, it's only because it's better things that are about to come. Okay? And this could be the death of your ego. Your ego could be getting in the way of you progressing and stuff. So it could be the death of your ego as well. You know, it's just all about how you able to, you know, see things. It says This is a noticeable end of a cycle or a situation. Grieve in the morning, a loss and an ordeal to heal. It is time to watch the old way leave itself in the past. So your old way is leaving itself. You got Erica Badu said it. She said to become who you truly are, you have to die. The old you have to die completely to become who you really are. And that's the God's honest truth. If you really want to evolve in life and you want to ship things up and stop playing it safe and afraid to go out and start this and start that because you might fail at it or something might go wrong, that's the old you. You got to completely let that scared person die to be able to come to great you, to be able to let the universe open up the doors that it has for you and the opportunities that it has. Okay? If things are not moving in your favor, it's because God is calling you to do your life purpose. Focus on that and watch how things start coming open for you. It says, letting go in your life with grace. Without death, there's no life. Vice versa. Okay, so if you're feeling stuck and stagnated, it's because you got to start shifting to what your purpose is. And once you start shifting to what your purpose is, doors and stuff like that are going to start opening for you, shifting for you. Because I had to. I was like, why am I not working? Why these jobs not working out for me? Why I feel like I don't belong? Why I feel like these energies are not the energies that I'm supposed to be around and stuff. And it was because I was supposed to go after my purpose and not be afraid to. And once I started going after my purpose, things started opening up for me. Opportunities. I felt better because I was actually doing things that I really wanted to do, not waking up and doing something that I really didn't want to do every day. Like, the shit was depressing. Like, I don't want to come in this bitch today. This is not for my body, my ego, whatever they called it, was just not feeling it. So I was like, let me follow my purpose. Let me just go after it. I might not have it all figured out, but I'm going to ask the universe to keep bringing me answers and stuff. Even when starting my company, I was like, you know, I'm walking in blind-eyed, but I'm, you know what I'm saying, swing for it. And even though I wasn't getting sales and all that stuff at first, it didn't stop me. I'm still going, you know, and I ain't getting sales like off the charts, but I'm going to be getting sales off the chart this year. There's going to be so many orders coming in for my business and my company and my clothing line and stuff. And it's going to be expanding. My services, everything. I'm going to be overbooked this year. Your girl going to be so busy and abundant, and I'm going to be able to help more people and y'all more. It's just, you know, they balancing me on out. I survived the damn storm, okay? Okay? Girl, I don't know. Okay. That's why I was telling you to get me to help you. That's all I was asking you. All I was doing was saying, why is it so hard for you to pause so I could help you get an approval? But I can't force you. But Ricky damn sure said it about 3 times. Let me help you. Only because I already did it. If a person telling you that they already did it and they already got approved, if they tell me that, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm about to hit you up so I can see how you went about it so I can get approved too. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, if I know somebody already that succeeded at something, I'm gonna take heed, especially if it's my first time. Go ahead and do your reconsideration. I heard that because I done did thorough research. When I tell you I did thorough research on that, I don't see the people say they had to do reconsideration and they got, you know, it got reconsideration and stuff too. So, right. No, that don't make sense. Trust me, at all. But yeah, it's hard to be. You know, it's hard said than done. You know, I remember this lady. She was like, "I don't like doing paperwork, Ricky. You know, I don't like really so and so." So, she finally took the focus and she, you know, reached out and she was able to finally get her money because she was not getting no damn money. Like, she kept attempting to get her money, and then when she finally tapped into what I was saying to her, she finally got her money. As a matter of fact, after not just getting the money, she ended up having a breakthrough that led her into living in a nice big mansion house today with a pool in the back. And she was thinking she was about to lose everything at the time. You know, so all I was saying is Let me make sure you're doing it correctly. But hey, don't give up. Keep going, girl. Keep going. Go up for reconsideration. And all of that. Because when I tell you that thing is easy breezy, you said they're making stuff. No, they're not. They're actually making things easier to get approved. That's what you're supposed to say. We rebuke that, okay? You got to reword that. They're making it easier for me to get approved now. Because once you say they're making it harder, you're already putting that energy out there for it to be harder. I don't give a fuck. I was dealing with loans and stuff and with my business. And when I tell you, girl, I went in that motherfreaker blind, but I still kept vibrating that I was going to get approved. I did not only get approved because I wasn't taking no for no answer. The one lady told me I wasn't going to get no money. I ain't have what I needed. I ain't give up. I still went to another company. And I ended up getting them to approve me after one lady tried to tell me no. So one no don't stop no show. You got to keep vibrating it. Keep knowing that it's coming to you. And you're going to get your approval. Because I ended up getting more money than I even thought I was. Because I was doing money mantras. I was saying that prayer that I be sending y'all. I was doing everything but thinking denial. So once I stopped thinking denial, things started coming open for me. And this was after I lost everything. Hey, sis. Welcome in. Hey, Alana. How you doing? So this was after I lost everything. I ended up getting it back. And I started getting approved for grants. Everything just started approval. I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. I was able to get my apartment, furniture back. I got my Mercedes. I had got everything from walking, tied on my feet, into driving again. Homeless, no roof over my head, didn't know where the fuck I was gonna go. People treating me like shit because I was going through it. Family, everybody treating me like I'm shit because my identity got stolen. And I fought back. I just kept a high vibration. I said, I'm about to come back. This is not my ending. I was in a whole nother state I didn't want to be in. I said, I'm about to get up out this state. I got up out that state, went back to California, and the business loans and the grants and stuff, started applying for those, just going step by step, reaching out to people that has actually did this before, and they was assisting me to get approval. And I started just boom, 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 boom. Where I messed up at is I started letting people that treated me like shit back in my life because they saw me back up again. And I started taking care of all of them, the people that I know didn't mean me no good. So I learned from that lesson this time that, once I finally get into my abundant area and stuff, I can't let people that only come around when I have stuff just to feed off of me and try to take it from me so I can be down again and they can disappear. So that's the thing that I learned, last year and year before that once you fight yourself back and you get back into your own oneness and you realize that it took a fight in you to not give up, and you finally back at your high vibrational being, to not let those low vibrational people show back up with their fake smiles and stuff to just take from you and disappear. So yeah, I made the smart decisions though. I invested a lot back into my company and my business, and I started my LLC and stuff. Like I just started purchasing, equipment and stuff like that so I can have, collateral and stuff. And the thing that happened to me, I ended up in a city that I didn't know was racist. It was like a sundown town. And when I went into the sundown town, they started trying to self-sabotage us, and they were harassing us, flattening my tires, hitting my vehicle with their vehicle, harassing my son and them. They didn't even want him to go to school because he was, a melanated black guy. So they didn't even want him in their school. The landlord, they tried to kill us inside the apartment. And with carbon monoxide and gases, like they kept doing everything they could to either unalive us or either get us out of that neighborhood. And I didn't even realize that I was up against all this. And that right there was a mind-blowing thing. Hey sis, welcome in y'all. So I just seen on social media where another girl experienced it too, in the same area that I experienced it in. They wrote nigger and all that stuff on their wall, her wall. They destroyed her apartment. And it got me to thinking like, yep, we went through the same thing, but even more worse. And I didn't even know I was staying in sundown town that didn't like blacks. And we were the only blacks over there really, because we was wondering why the other black people kept moving out so fast. I'm talking about they were moving out like, it's like nobody wanted them around, so they got rid of them. And I guess they was like, these black people don't seem like they going nowhere. They seem like they too, because we were high vibrational. And they didn't like the fact they was just looking up at us and, you know, making ugly faces. But you know me, y'all, I'm in my peace. I'm really ignoring them. But then I started realizing I'm being discriminated against, and these people trying to kill me up in here. So after fighting through all of that, which that's gonna all circle back around to me because that's a whole nother situation. But I didn't let it break me. All I did was shifted away from that energy and said, okay, y'all got me good, but I'm gonna go and recoup. I'm gonna get my health back on track, because you know, if you inhaling a bunch of carbon monoxide and gas and stuff, that shit do something to you. Like it made my anxiety worse, breathing worse, and everything. And then my mom had passed. I had just got through fighting a battle like no other. So now that I'm back into my being and stuff again, I got hit with another thing. So that's the thing about life, y'all. When you get back, it's gonna be a demonic low vibrational entity that's gonna try to come in and block you again. But you gotta really pass these tests, because these challenges, baby, they gonna either make you or shape you. And the best thing I could do is let these challenges shape me, okay? And that's one thing I want y'all to do, because I already know we get hit with shit, but we still gotta get through it, and it's how we respond to the things when they happen. Because they be wanting us to think that our ancestors are not there, that our God is not there for us, and that, you know, we might got a bad life streak and stuff, and then no opportunities are gonna come. That's a trick of the mind and the devil. No, don't let these things that happen to y'all stop y'all growth. Like I said, the death is not a bad thing. Sometimes things need to die so that way they can grow back. If a rose didn't die, it wouldn't be able to grow back to the beautiful rose that it is. So sometimes things have to transform in order to come back stronger. Sometimes things have to come to an end so you can receive better, whether it be relationships, jobs, family, friends, whatever it is. Sometimes things have to end so new things and better things can come into your life, so you can stand firm in that position. Because don't nobody know our value. If you don't know your value, the universe and your ancestors stuff know your value, and they gonna shake some shit up so you can be getting back into what you are, your value, your true highest self, your higher being, your purpose. Okay, you can try to run from it all day long. It's not gonna work. You gotta stay in your purpose. It will knock you upside your head to get you back on track. They be like, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's why it's not working for you. Now, when you start realizing that this is what you're supposed to be doing, then that's when it's going to work for you. Outside of that, you're playing with yourself. Can't be over here hustling time, okay? As soon as I said it, it says time for a healing. So if you're on this live right now and you need things to be healed, go ahead and finish healing it, because whatever you need to heal ain't going to do nothing but make you stronger and better and more swifter. You know, it's calling your power back. You know, that's all it's saying. Calling your power back. Because you are a healer. That's why you've had to experience so many things, because you are a healer. You're meant to heal in so many ways, whether it be through words, herbs, or whatever the case. You're meant to heal. That's why you went through so much, so you can help others heal through it. The reason why you had to go through it, because God knew you was going to be able to survive that healing, to be a testimony to others so they can heal. Okay, so your healing spirit is what have allowed you to heal some of the deepest cuts and the wounds that you've experienced in life. You know, you've had to come back through it, and your guides kept guiding you, okay? so you can move forward smooth and selling. Okay, when you go through things, your guides be like, okay, see, spirit been not, see, they don't like that I'm giving y'all good information, so they want to mess with my freaking algorithm right now, my internet connection. I rebuke it. Okay, don't be starting this today now, reconnecting me and stuff, not wanting me to get this message out. We ain't finna have it. So yeah, doors and opportunities and keys are unlocking for you at this time. I said to somebody earlier, you're about to get something new, a new home, a new car, something new is happening for you. Some people are about to get both, back to back. Count it all joy. Get in the mirror and start dancing about that new house. Start getting in the mirror and start tap dancing about that new car, that new job. Just start feeling good about it. That's the key. Feeling good about it like it's here already. I've been over here bouncing around this morning, talking about how much abundance and prosperity I got. My bank account so full right now. In my mind, my bank account full because that's where it starts at. I'm over here I'm in 6 to 7 figures in each bank account, double, tripling it. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta see it, I gotta feel it, I gotta vibrate it in order for it to come. It ain't gonna come if I'm not vibrating. I'm sitting around thinking I'm broken, hopeless, Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. No, Lord, we gonna ask the universe to bring us what it is that we need and continue to keep us strong and strength and good health so we can keep progressing forward in peace, okay? But that is the message that I have for y'all today. It just came. It was past due. And the universe was like, you got to do it. You just got to give them this message today because somebody or some people out there need to hear it. So they had me standing on my business with this today on my YouTube channel. I thank everybody that came here today too. I thank y'all. I hope y'all got something out of this message. If you missed it, at least you can go back and play it after this. Okay, at least y'all will be able to go back and hit the rewind button because I'm gonna make sure that I public this video. It started off as a test run, but you know, my spirit guys are like, this ain't no test run, this is a message that you got to give today. And that's what I did. May I ask you, yes, my yes or no's are not free. Okay, I don't know if you can see the actual description of the prices or whatever, but they're not free if that's what you're asking about, Yana. From time to time, I do free yes or no's. So if you are subscribed, you'll probably end up catching me on one of those days or whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's the message for today. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get ready to, go onto my other platform as well. And whatever messages come out on those platforms, they'll be coming out today. Because they got me on one, y'all. I got my Diamonds of Light dress on today. And I'm just spreading light. Because we all are diamonds. Them diamonds be dirty at first. But once they go through the pressure of life, they come out shining. And we're all diamonds of light. So that's why I'm wearing my Diamonds of Light dress. I done made it out of a shirt today with some pants. And I want everybody to keep shining bright like the diamonds that they are. And don't let no obstacles stop y'all. Because they gonna come. But just knock them down. Keep them out the way. Because there's something inside those obstacles. There's lessons. Okay? And when those lessons come and you pass them, that's when you get those blessings. But in the meantime, in between time, I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all gave me 18 likes today. That's a beautiful thing. Especially what your girl had to. I used to have to fight. Putting it out there. But in the meantime, remember to live in peace, y'all. And not in pieces. That's the goal. That's the key to life. Don't refocusing on when you're going to rest in peace. Focus on living. Okay?